Thursday. You're tuned into Hoteps Being Told You with Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus. No cap.
Why do anything to our coach?
Say something.
Like we're not supposed to. Turn savage in a room full of vultures. I keep
care what your opinion is. I don't care about these isms.
Had to go and go kill Kobe. Damn.
That's bullshit, man.
It's a moment.
Because I'm not a fool.
Hotep or die.
Drinks when they poet. Why snitch and glorify that shit bogus? Why they changed the game and decoded? Why they signed it?
It turns out that the Hoteps in our community were correct.
All-time high. Why we staying woke but sleep on the lies? Why the ladies?
What does Hotep mean to me?
Until the culture loves Hotep, we will never be free. Education for the black community comes from the Hotep community.
Where are you gonna get these gems? These life gems?
Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been told you.
Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why? Look, why they teach us what they wanted us to learn from the start?
We live. Wait. Okay, we live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. Back at it again, the greatest podcast in the land where we have a stuttering, blubbering buffoon president, Mr. Raheem Biden, who did his first press conference today. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. This is Hotep's Been Told You, episode 144. Stimmy checks have been in the works. I hope everybody's enjoying their stimulus. How you even doing this week, man?
Life as well. I'm about to read off the top 10 on the Grifties.
Oh, yeah.
Grifties.com. Make sure I go support your favorite grifter. In the number 10 slot this week, we got Andrew Cuomo. Number 9 spot, we got Trevor Noah.
Trevor? What did he do?
Trevor Noah. He tweeted out something last week that got him popping.
Oh, okay.
Don Lemon. Sean King. Kamala Harris. In the number 5 spot, Dr. Fauci.
He wasn't in there already? Oh, you're just reading off top 10.
Yeah, the top 10.
So where's Chance?
I ain't get to number 1 yet.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, Meghan Markle. Number 3, Rebecca Jones. Number 2, AOC. And in the number 1 spot for 2 weeks in a row, independent grifter himself, Chance Lunsford. I'll read off the top 5 for groups. We segmented them by groups now. Teachers Union in the number 5 spot. Mainstream Media in the number 4 spot. White Leftists in the number 3 spot. Black Lives Matter in the 2nd spot. And the Lincoln Project coming in at number 1. And today's newest nominee is Uncle Hotep's car seat.
They got a car seat in there.
They got somebody nominated. Somebody by the name of Jamie nominated Uncle Hotep's car seat for a grifty.
See, I'm debating getting a GoPro again because, on the phone, I like the angle, but it shows my daughter's car seat. But if she's not in it, then it's just there. Because when I first started doing car videos, I had a GoPro and I loved it, but that joint broke and shit, and I never bought another one. I was like, man, screw it. But
what you using now? Your phone?
I'm just using my phone.
What, like a stand or something?
I got a little sticky thing, with
right.
the phone holders, and just put it up there and rock out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were still rocking off the GoPro.
Nah, man, that was when I first started the joint, man. I love that joint, but you can't go live on it and shit like that. But I've been going live when I'm driving and stuff like Road Dash Grift and shit like that.
Big facts. The Grifties now, you only get 10 votes. I might change that to 10 votes every hour. But right now, it's only 10 votes. I limited the amount of votes people get.
10 votes a day?
A day. I'm probably gonna move it to an hour. I'm waiting on this next update. We're gonna do back end changes. And then we'll probably change that to a day.
Yeah, you shutting it down, man. These are the chance rules, man.
Nah. It's not a chance rule. It's not a chance rule. What happened was, like, I was studying how I was using the app. And I'm like, I never go through all 40.
Yeah, it was a lot. That's a lot of votes.
It was a lot of votes. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I feel like people will be more choosy.
Yeah.
Because I found myself just voting to vote, like, for whoever. But I think if we limit the amount of votes, and people will be more selective on how they spend their 10 votes. I limited it to 10. It's not the chance rule. I got something else that's going to fix it fast. I'm about to install the Dominion voting system in the background.
Yo, thanks everybody coming in. Thanks everybody coming through. 408 in the room, 87 likes. Come on, man. Let's get those likes up. Hit that like button. Let the music play. Thanks for a $10 donation. Bobby, thanks for the $5 donation. Suge White, thanks for $5. Jermaine Taylor. So D Jackson and his wife coming for that number one spot. Grifty. I guess we'll talk about that later. I never knew about this Joker until this week. I don't know what the hell he came from, but
yeah, I don't know yet.
Yeah, it looked like he was grifting hard. Hotep and Bill Gents, man. The news week didn't disappoint. Carmine Daniel, donations. Lemley, I got a little sticky thing. Pause. Brett Henney, love my brothers. Let's spread the actual truth. Logo Central, what up, Chance? Haha, back end changes the chance rules. They're trying to stop the white man. I see it, Chance. I see it too, Chance. You're gonna try to stop the white man from winning.
You damn right.
Black Mountain Hotep White Leftist should be in the number one spot. I know firsthand how grifty they are. Also HJ number 2 spot for Starbucks. INC's car seat number 3, definitely. Steph Colonel, Derek Jack's been grifting way before grifting was mainstream. He also banned from HotepCon.
Indeed. Oh, speaking of HotepCon, the official name is Hotep Nation Weekend. It's happening in Las Vegas last weekend in August. So if you want access to first set of tickets, go to patreon.com/HotepNation. Become a Patreon subscriber. That'll give you access to the chat. Anybody in our Discord chat is going to have first dibs of tickets. And then they'll go public after that.
Chad, it's my daughter's birthday, so I have to catch the replay. Hotep. What's wild? You know what's wild? It's my daughter's birthday. My youngest is her birthday today too.
For real?
Yeah.
Snap.
That's a real nigga's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to the ladies, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't know. She might make an appearance, tonight. I don't know.
Which one?
The youngest,
okay.
Jayla. Yeah.
Okay.
But she turned 3 today.
Gotcha.
Darius Hamilton gonna miss the show because of jiu-jitsu class, but hooks up at Bill.
Wait, hold on. What's her name?
Who?
Your daughter?
Jayla? Yeah.
If she was a boy, her name would be Jaden, and that's a typical mixed family name that they go for.
I don't know where I don't know, man. I guess it's kind of true, but Jaden is a pretty popular name, I think. Because that's Will Smith's
right. Miss Will Smith's son,
yeah, but it is a popular with. I think it's just popular with the boys, But I heard that story.
You got to have a little bit of soul in you to pick that name, though.
You know what it was? I was just stuck on the J's because the first one was Jade, so I was like,
keep the theme.
I don't know. Yeah, keep the theme. You know,
Right.
that's how that. I didn't pick. I picked the middle name. I didn't pick the first. So I heard you that. Avery from Chicago. I heard they're giving reparations back in my city.
This is
they
facts.
giving money out.
Chicago,
I heard they giving money out to the Shine.
Oakland. Yeah, you ain't hear about that?
I wasn't sure what city.
Yo, I think it's Chicago and Oakland today too. We're gonna talk about it. It's on the. I put the things in the
No,
in the
you
chat.
got it in the list, man. No,
Oh, let me
you
put
got reparations in the drawer.
I did.
Is it which one?
The one I tweeted out. I'm about to put it in the chat now though. I ain't put it in the chat. Actually, yeah, I did. It's third from the bottom.
Reparations. Oh, okay. We might as well talk about it now. Who? Sean getting some money, man.
Yeah.
How much? What did? Wait, first of all, what did they get? First and foremost, man.
Oakland talking about. You heard what?
I read that some people were complaining because they was like, "Oh, that ain't enough money."
Is that what they said? I mean, let's see what it says here. City of Oakland mayor is branded racist for giving families of color $500 a month if they earned under $59,000 with no rules on how to spend it, but offering poor white families nothing. Half of the $500 grants will be to families earning under predominantly BIPOC East Oakland.
So what if you make more than $59,000?
You asked out.
That's not reparations, man.
It's not.
That's that dope fiend. See that? Oh.
Yep, that's exactly what this is. Low income families of color.
Now, is this? It seems to me, is this just a ploy to get some lower class people of color into Oakland to keep them in the city?
I ain't think about that angle. That could be. That could be. It'll work. It'll work.
Because you need somebody working at McDonald's, the Starbucks, and stuff like that. They can't all be, immigrants, domestic. What do they call it?
Domesticated workers.
Oh yeah, whatever the hell they call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like that's the reason if they put a money cap on it.
Yeah. This is definitely some dope fiend shit because anybody making under 59,000 probably hooked on drugs and alcohol any goddamn way.
Oh, come on, man. What is wrong with this? You hear this? Chat, do y'all hear this elitist talk from this guy, man?
Listen, I smoked hella weed when I was making under 59,000. That whole 500 would have bought me an ounce. Maybe a couple these days with these prices. I'd have been back on top. I'd have been flipping. Y'all need it, I got it.
So what are they doing in Chicago? What's Chicago?
Let me see what's going on with the Chicago one. You know what the hold on. It says Chicago reparations bill. Chicago suburb to be first U.S. city to pay reparations to Black residents. Voted 8-1 Monday night to start with an expenditure of $400,000 to give 16 eligible Black households $25,000 each to spend on home repairs or down payments on property, funded by a new tax on legalized marijuana. City Council previously committed $10 million over 10 years repairing the ongoing harm that systemic racism has caused Evanston's Black residents. With the housing initiative, its first step. About 16% of Evanston's residents are Black. This one has a little bit more thought put to it. I got to be honest. Democrats is out here redlining. They was the ones that wasn't treating us right. But I think that's a good idea, like to encourage home purchases. Although I don't like the fact that it's going to push people into getting a loan. But at least they'll get some house and some land, something to show for their money. Or upgrade their property, because Lord knows niggas need to upgrade their property. Man, I remember, back in the day, I used to live in the suburbs. my mama. I was in high school.
Yeah.
And it was 3 black people on our street. It was us, or households. It was us and it was 2 other households. Now we was it was 2 blocks. So we was on one side, one block, and the other black families was on the other block. And when you drive to the other block, you could always tell which ones was the black households.
Why?
It just wasn't upkept. Oh. You got the driveway looked like a junkyard. You know what I mean?
You're going to have multiple cars. Niggas always got extra cars. I don't know why. That was the same thing in Exton, you know. My dad always had extra van or fucking car in the driveway, a boat out back. You know
Word. Niggas always gonna have some extra shit in the driveway. And what they had, it'll be one car, another one broke down, another one on cinder blocks. And you just knew that was the nigga house.
Matter of fact, I got an extra car in my fucking.
See, y'all some niggas, y'all some shots. Every time I drive by, I be cussing y'all out. Look at them niggas. Bringing down my property value.
So shout out to Chicago giving out I guess they're trying to keep a black element in Evanston, Illinois. It seems really at the end of the day, they're trying to keep some amount of black households in Evanston, in that little town.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yo, I seen some black conservatives. They was livid today, boy.
About that?
Yeah, I ain't saying no names, but she was upset.
Why?
It was like, oh, this is racist legislation. Talking about the Oakland joint. Because, it's not for white people, It's like, I don't know if it's racist. Yeah.
I mean,
we can't get no restitution. We can't get, everybody done got reparations. Nigga get a little reparations, everybody mad.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's racist. Is it unfair? I would be like, I don't know.
Yeah, like
I would get mad over it. I'm like, hey man, I'm more mad I ain't getting no cut. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that? That's why I'm be mad. I'm like, what the fuck you cutting me off for?
Word.
It's just for po niggas. I'm a nigga too. Like, I'm looking at my skin like, what the fuck?
The hair on that nigga head too.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't understand why people are upset. I feel like being born white in America is reparations. If I was white, I'd rule the world.
Oh, come on, fuck on, man. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit.
Nigga, not
anymore.
Oh, especially right now. You just gotta know how to pimp your whiteness. Never forget. They had the opportunity to put several POC in the White House, and a white man still won. Not only POC, but women too. The liberal is not as progressive as they portray.
I don't know, man. You white man in 2021, man. That turned on your back.
but I'd have already made my money though. I'd have already been on top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have had my second home in Europe and Greece, some goddamn whatever. And I'd have said, peace, bitches. Yeah. I feel like if you white in America, man, you gotta know how to pimp your shit. Right now is a bad time to be white, though. You're absolutely right. You know what I think the Oakland shit though is? What the plot behind that is? I think it's conditioning people for UBI.
Yeah, I do think that's what they're getting. They're doing it in multiple ways. You know what I mean? Like if you getting the child tax credit, I think this coming year, they're not giving it to you all at once. They're breaking it down. They're going to give it to you all year, every month. You know what I mean? So these people are going to get used to having $800-900 every month from the government instead of getting that one time $7,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So You know what I mean? So especially these mothers with kids, they're gonna be getting used to that. Then they're gonna put Yang in New York. Oh man, they say he's still leading. I think he's still leading the polls and stuff like that.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know they're gonna have UBI up that motherfucker.
Oh, we gotta talk when we get to Colorado. No, did we talk about Atlanta, the massage joint? No, we talked about that was last week, wasn't it? The massage joint.
Yeah.
Listen, quick before I get these super chats, I turned on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Disney, Marvel, what do they call it on pole? Cape shit. Marvel cape shit. I like Captain America. Yeah, it's a new series. It's a new series. Anyway, I start watching it. First, I get through the first episode. When they bring in the Winter Soldier, he's an assassin. He assassinates some guy, right? And then he's in the middle of the hallway. And some guy who's just happened to be there was trying to get in his apartment and was fumbling with his keys. Winter Soldier picked that joint up. He was like, man, I didn't see nothing. I'm about to go in my house. Winter Soldier said, nah. and pops him. Guess the ethnicity of the person he popped.
Oh, they getting like Law and Order now.
Yeah, just guess.
Asian.
Yes. Then the Winter Soldier, he ends up, because that was a while ago. So now he ends up being friends with the father of the son the person he popped. He's trying to make amends. And then they sitting in this bar, and guess who is going to be the love interest of the Winter Soldier? What's her ethnicity?
Ming Lee.
Yes. Chun-Li. They started filming The Winter Soldier in 2019. And just so happens, the week before they come out, the Winter Soldier, it came out last week, I think. Yeah, the first week was last week. So you tell me, it just so happened to coincide with the shenanigans down in Atlanta. I'm not saying no more. I'm gonna put my matter of fact, I should have put my kufi on, but I wanted to show you on my cut. I should have put my kufi on for that. Put your kufi on tight when you log in to Hotep's been told you, because we're gonna show you something.
Yeah, I ain't got no comment on that. That's above my pay grade. I ain't touching that shit.
Anyway, Brett Henry, HJ, the shock interview changed my life. Thank you.
Oh, dope.
Black Mountain Hotep. I'll miss that Hotep Con. My baby is due August 24th.
I pushed the baby back then.
Congratulations on your baby. Kevin Grifter spreading that stimulus. Thank you, $10 donation. Fearless Adventurer, the Fossey juice got Raheem Biden rolling off stairs. We need to put him on a conveyor belt to get him on that plane. Mama Drax, the greatest podcast on the land where mass shooters are dormant in 2020 pandemic year, but come out guns blazing in 2021.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. How cool for you on tight.
Paul Scheiber, Oakland on reverse gentrification, Griff. Hotep Tiger, the HJ, the Russian history lesson on Wendy O show got me thinking they made the Russians the enemy in every Hollywood movie. Hotep and Build.
Yeah, Cold War. Yeah.
Clint Griffin, happy Hotep Thursday in Biden's America. Stack sats and print gats.
I like that.
Will Dill, this mad dad from Detroit. I'm gonna see part with your broadcast blast through my car stereo. I'm gonna make the shine hear this one. Shout out to everybody playing. I hope that's been told you tonight. Please, if you're on Instagram, tag us and put it on your story so we can re-show it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that share button. Where are we at with it? Michelle Obama's rainbow puppet. Was this on Netflix or something? I was like, I refused to watch this, man. I think it was on Netflix, right?
I don't know what this is on, yo. Let me go look at this. I've been trying. I never wanted to read the story. I just saw it and I'm like, yo, we are definitely in the wrong timeline. Yeah, waffles and maki. It's funny because this is one letter off from mocha, which would be like chocolate, aka black folks. This thing got nappy hair with waffles for ears. It's on Netflix. Two curious friends are traveling the world on a mission to learn about food. It's the tastiest adventure of their lives.
Why is it so important for like stuff that's, well, that's the wrong question, but it's kind of strange that, you know, they're targeting children when they shouldn't even be thinking of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? I know what's going on.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Shout out to Nerd Nash. He dropped a bit of information on us. It appears we have a total of $21.7 million coming from the BLM organization. 30 organizations. This is from their 2020 impact report. Black Lives Matter 2020 impact report. We got bring home cooked meals to black tea people. So let's just cut to the chase. 23 of the 30 organizations are for tea people. Now, we told y'all 2014, 2015, BLM was rainbow organization. A reverse rainbow organization, because it's not even in the right order as the rainbow. It's a reverse rainbow, reverse chakra color organization. And 23 of the organizations, they donated the 21.7. Now, they built this organization off of the death of black men, but 21.7 million goes to tea people of color. And now Michelle Obama's got a funny money puppet. So that's why we saw this. The writing was on the wall. Dr. Cress Wilson, Nellie Fuller, they all warned us this was coming. And here we are. You know, take our best leaders, our most coveted leaders, to push this on us. You know, when you walk into a black family's household, you're going to see a picture of white Jesus, and you're going to see a picture of Barack Obama. These are our gods. So they're going to choose our gods to sell us the agenda. I rest my case.
Diabolical. Don Kenobi Music, $9.99 donation. Thank you. Mary O'Donnell, I love Uncle Hotep's daughter. She's always smiling, happy, and completely oblivious to anything negative. Just beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mary O'Donnell. I'm glad I get comments like this because, you know, I made that video. I'm biting off Canon Hotep's way. Canon Hotep way. I'm coming for that 2-minute Twitter video. I'm coming for your wave, brother. So I just made one, right? It just gets you. I'm like, oh, shoot, we getting 20,000 views. I'm like, oh, cool. Here comes. I read one comment today. I feel sorry for his daughters. I'm like, you do this stuff in front of your daughters because I'm slandering Biden. I'm like, are you people serious?
After y'all spent the last 4 years slandering Trump in front of your kids.
I can't even believe it. And I was going easy on this guy.
Right.
You know, and it's like, wow. Like, I didn't expect nobody. Like the vast majority, I agree. The vast majority of people were loving the video and stuff like that. But here they come. As soon as they see somebody getting some views, here they come. Here come these jokers. Oh man. Here come this Hotep. Hotep this, Hotep that. Did you even vote? I'm like, oh fucking you shut it. I was blocking, muting. I just started sending them to the mute dungeons, man. I'm just going to send them to mute dungeons. I ain't talking to these jokers, man. But
yeah. I tweeted something last night or yesterday or something, and I checked my mentions today, and it was a white feminist in my mentions. I was like, oh no, block. Oh, oh no. That's creepy. I don't want to see you in my mentions.
Nathan Gonzalez coming in late, but I can't miss Hotep Thursday, Hotep and Bill. Thank you. Lemley, what if Michelle Obama's rainbow puppet is just a miniature representation of its owner? Lemley with the deep thoughts. Nathan again. Oh, and shout out to that gust of wind and stairs that caught Biden lacking. Thank you. Omar, what up, Omar? Happy Hotep Thursday to the Hoteps. I've been watching this show for the last 150 years, longer than Raheem been in the Senate. Omar, we're gonna get to Raheem and his simple ass because he finally gave a press conference today, and it was a piece of work. But I think, can we talk about Krispy Kreme, man, and the med pack, the Fauci juice, man? Listen, I just got on the timeline, and I think it's Canada or something. There's a Canada strip club that's going to offer lifetime VIP for people that bring in your Fauci juice card.
Wait, who's offering VIP?
A strip club.
Wow, that's grifting.
Wait, well, let me see. It's 3 of Nashville's only strip club had promised to give vaccinated Tennessee residents life memberships as well as throw the biggest party the city has ever seen.
Trading coochie for the Fauci juice? Fauci juice. Wow. They're going to use the world's #1 commodity, the most coveted thing known to humanity, a woman. You're going to sell women to make us take the Fauci juice. This is diabolical. This is insidious. This is duplicitous. This is just downright dirty.
So following that, Krispy Kreme is offering a free donut a day if all you gotta do is show your Fauci card, and they gonna give you a free donut.
Yo, that don't make no sense. Like, eating donuts is like anti-health, anti-good health. So you're going to trade in that for a heart attack. Now, how many donuts do you get?
You can get one a day.
One a day for life?
Yeah.
What?
You just got to show the card.
You show your card, you walk in, you get you a free donut.
Yeah.
Just because you got the Stabby.
Fauci juice.
They trying to kill us.
The more and more they do this, the more and more I'm steadfast. Like, no. Like, because this doesn't make any sense, man. I seen Magic Johnson. He get on they make a commercial. Here we go. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't. On one hand, I go on Normie Book and I see these normies. They saying, I can't get it. Well, I'm trying to get in line. Where can I get it? The white folks that were in living around town, they trying to get it.
You get their donut?
I don't know what they want, but they're out there trying to get in line, calling every place they can to try to get this. They're saying they can't get it. This is Pennsylvania. I don't know where everything else. But on the other hand, y'all out here trying to give away free donuts. Strippers is giving free VIP. Is there what's going on?
Your boy, Donald Trump out here said it was safe. What's up with that?
Man, he trying to live. They showed him JFK taping. Hey, bro.
we need a message and we need you to get out there. You get back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. The Krispy Kreme thing is, I added Popeyes. I was like, yo, free chicken for the vaccine for the Fauci card? They didn't reply. But we smiled. Like, come on, can they make it worthwhile, man? I'm not doing this for a donut, man.
Yeah, you tell Popeyes I might go sign up. I give me a 3-piece dark meat anytime. Shit, give me my card, man.
What do they say? A case of Hennessy for vaccination?
Oh my God! And the whole hood be vaccinated.
You know what I mean? See, Crowder, see how easy it is for a Hennessy joke, Crowder? Fucking Crowder can't get over a Hennessy joke. You guys got to be kidding me with this bullshit. What else could they give the Shine? Yeah, I mean, the sneakers, I don't know. The niggas moved on from the sneakers. There's too many different kinds. Anyway.
But if they offer some Jordans, that might have worked. Jordans, some exclusive Jordans, that might have worked, depending on which ones.
Well, man,
you offer some Reds.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Everybody, they moved on to Yeezys, man.
That's true.
I don't know, but yeah, it's too much trying to bribe people to get it. They should have tied that stimmy to it, and then we would have seen what was what. But I don't know. It's a little too late for that, I guess.
We in some dark times.
We definitely in some dark times. Alexis Garcia, thank you guys. I listen every week. I may be the only Mexican in Southern California before we listen to y'all. Happy Thursday. No, I'm pretty sure there's somebody else in Southern California.
Absolutely.
But thank you, Alexis. I really appreciate it.
They on LeBron James' head too.
Yeah, they was on his head.
This week. It's this week. Like, I just saw something pop up. Somebody said in my thread when I put the topics up, I was like, yeah, they on LeBron James' head. I was like, man, ain't that like last week? And I saw it. It was like a couple of hours ago. I'm like, damn, they not letting that go. Talking about he got to be an example for people and this, that, and the third. Here, go right here. Racism underlies black athletes' mistrust of COVID. Stabby doctor says. And then this is Boston.com. For some people, James's silence on the issue is concerning given the pandemic's disproportionately harmful effects on people of color. Black Americans have died at higher rates from stupid 19 than any other racial group. Prominent athletes like King James aren't just public figures with money and influence, says Dr. Fatima Cody Standard. Here I go sneezing while we talking about the stupid 19. They're members of a community with a learned distrust of medicine born out of centuries of racism. Los Angeles Lakers forward King James endorsed social distancing practices during the pandemic, often appearing with the massive gains, but he hasn't publicly endorsed stupid 19 stabbies or said he will personally receive one himself. They on his biscuit.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins, he plays for the Golden State Warriors. They asked him, he was like, no, I ain't. Unless they force me to take it, I'm not taking it.
Right.
The motherfuckers was like, he finally found a shot he don't like. I fell out laughing, man. I was done because he's a gunning ass nigga, man. Yeah, he be gunning, man. But it's like the people be on his head. I'm like, y'all don't like. I don't understand it, man. Like y'all say we only need like 70% to get the herd, John. So you can exclude every shine in America. Just all y'all get it, and we'd be fine. Well, like, what are y'all so intent on the shine getting it? Like, no, man, leave it the hell alone, man. There's plenty. I don't get the numbers, man. The numbers is not adding up. There's plenty of folks that want to get it, but there's some people that don't. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's more than enough people that want to get the job.
They want to see how that thing interact with our melanin, man. We test dummies.
Damn. Anyway, where we at? Alexis, Willie Handy, what up, cousin? You should have equipped your kufi when the shine came for your biscuit cousin, Uncle Hotep. Devin Nines. Roland Martin has exposed himself as a shine of the state, especially with the interview, Uncle. And I say, what can I do to convert from shine to Hotep?
Gotta follow the 10 Hotep commandments. And donations. Like, nah. Get in the Patreon, get in the Discord, man.
We might as well talk about that now, man. Roland Martin was talking with what's the cat's name?
King Randall.
King Randall, man. And we gotta get him on, man.
Yeah.
And King Randall was talking about, he's basically doing for self. Basic Hotep tenets. I was listening to that. My Hotep senses was tingling. He was talking about, man, we got to do for self, man. Instead of asking, wait for the government, I went out there and helped these boys, and then Roland out there, Mr. Shucking and jiving with Hillary Clinton himself, was throwing shade on him. I can't believe this guy.
I was shocked when I saw it because I saw the one clip. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna have to watch this whole joint. And part did I get? I pulled it up and I started watching it. And I was just really like appalled at the fact that, like, I would just put myself in Roland Martin's position. Here is a 21-year-old kid who got the funds together to get a school together. He's talking about putting kids in his own home, getting kids off the street. And I'm thinking to myself, like even if I had odds with this individual, like, this is time for me to stop and applaud. Like, damn, oh, wow, y'all really did all this? I would have just changed the whole topic. Like, look, how can we get people to donate? I got a lot of people watching. Let's get behind this brother. And Roland Martin was like trying to pick it apart.
Yeah.
Roland Martin was over here talking about some, what about the government? The government. I'm like, yo, relax, bro. Like, everything he was like trying to corner him into like this argument about, how the government is, surrounding your life. And y'all know how I feel. Like, I'm on some like damn near anarchist shit. So I don't deal with the state at all. And I think there's been a huge encroachment of government in the state. So of course I'm not with the encroachment of government. But like, that's all he wanted to talk about. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, bro, like, he's not disagreeing. Like, even when Roland Martin was bringing up points, he's like, I don't disagree with you. But that's not my fight. Like, that's what you do. You worried about the voting. You worry about the government.
Right.
While you doing that, I'm going to be over here doing what I do. And Roland Martin's like, don't you got to deal with the government when you go get a driver's license? Don't you got to deal with the government when you drive down the street? It's like, bro, like, can we focus on what's going on right here? Like, the brother just bought a school. And then he was like trying to pick it apart. He was asking him, he was like, so how are they going to pay for this? What is this, private, public, charter? Like, it's private. He's like, how are they going to pay for this? It's expensive, It's going to be government brochure, vouchers. And he's like, I got individual donors that's making sure kids can come to the school for free. Like, relax, Roly. Relax, roly-poly. And it's just like, it make me wonder, like, sometimes we like to throw the agent tag on people all the time.
Right.
And this was just one of the times where I'm like, yo, you really acting like an agent right now. Because it don't take nothing to just say, yo, that's a good thing you did. Applaud to you.
Right.
But I liked in the very beginning of the video, he came on. He said, yeah, so you're a conservative, right? He like, yeah. And he started talking about Republicans. And then Randall was like, no, I'm not a Republican. And he was like, I didn't say you was. I said you was conservative. And Randall was like, I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about when you called me stupid on Twitter, you called me a Republican. And then Roland Martin got the stupid look on his face, so they took Roland Martin off the screen and put King Randall up there. But it's just appalling that because I mean, had this kid been a liberal or Democrat, Roland Martin would have changed his tune, would have got behind him, figure out ways to support him. But it just seemed like he just wanted to argue. It's just like, is that what you use your platform for, Roland? To like try and belittle people so you could look like the man on your platform? Like, it's something really wrong with dude, yo.
He's not, a lot of these guys, they're not for, true Black empowerment and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He's for, he's trying to, for the establishment, to be honest, the Democratic establishment, trying to get his foot in the door and shit like that, and trying to help them out. It's like, Like you said, it takes I mean, it takes nothing to be like, yeah, you know what, brother? Good job. You know what I mean? Can I donate? Can I give you a couple hours? That's all it takes, man.
Right.
Like, that's the way it should have ended. You know what I mean? That's the way it should have shifted.
Right.
You know, not fucking on this fucking, you know, conservative, progressive dynamic and shit like that. You know, we're supposed to be all on the same fucking team, Roland.
Right.
Roland, you short penguin fucking hair, balding head motherfucker. What the fuck, man? Oh my God.
That's a good example for the next generation.
Nah, for real rap, man. That just make me sick. Like he's got somebody who has Roland. They're not gonna let you back in there. They not. All that tap dancing. What? Sorry. All that tap dancing you was doing, they're not letting you back in, Roland. You might as well use your platform to do some good. You know what I'm saying? Roland. I seen they tried to get you on the Solutionaries joint with Maj. Here you go. You had an excuse. Oh, Maj called me a homophobic comment. So I'm like, there you go, man. Like, come on, man. Like, this guy's a joke.
He's a pure joke. Where's that? Here it is. I gotta pull this picture up. Where is it? You know what picture I'm talking about?
What? Oh, no. You gonna bring it up, man.
Put it right on my screen now. You damn right you putting them up on the Summer Jam screen. This is who they want us. This is who they want the next generation to look at. Look at this. They gonna call us sellouts. He got the white man. He over here twerking for the white man. White man smack him on the ass. Look at this. This is who we supposed to ride behind? They gonna call us. Title of this video says, why is black synonymous with Democrat? Roland Martin busting it open for white dudes. This guy is telling King Randall he's the sellout because he's aligned with conservatism.
That's foul, man. Salute to King Randall, man.
Oh, shout out to these people is Hoteps too. It say hotepish.com. Okay. See? Find a Hotep, you find common sense. Look at this. This is just terrible.
797 in the room, 273 likes. Let's get these likes over 300. Please hit that share button. CJ Man 2112. Biden look impressive today. He let the 7-Eleven help handle the border. Oh, Jesus. That's foul. He has been around for 120 years and can increase gas prices, high poll ratings. I never seen so many people give excuse for gas prices. Last time gas was this high was when Obama was in office. What a coincidence. They give every excuse in the world. Oh, the president he has no bearing on this, blah, blah, blah. But when Obama was in office, this same group of jokers, gas was riding high, just like it's about to be now. These shines can't put two and two together to save their life. Stuck on stupid. Black Mount Hotep, Krispy Kreme gives a portion of their profits to, damn, this drone just jumped on me. Where? For as reparations for the redacted. Not touching that. Omar Talat, y'all see the video from Belgium, government officials getting the med pack? There was no damn drone in sight. There was a med pack musical on my timeline too. Man, there's all types of magic type drones, man. Kevin Griffin, check out the German pictures. Does the USA sponsor revolution from 9 years ago? Then take a look back at the Black BLM movement and the Arab Spring event. Slavery is a choice, Kanye. Man, these people got their kufi on tight today in the super chat. Hold up, man. Yeah, got the kufis on tight.
You know what I'm saying? This is the Mecca of Hotep.
I gotta start proofreading these drawings. Like, oh That's a morale. That's morals. Much love, Hotep and Build. Dan Scope.
That's European for moray.
Oh, moray. Oh, okay, my fault, man.
I speak white.
Oh, you fancy ass shines in here, man. Dan Scope. Vitamin D and obesity are the biggest impacts on CV, and they give out free donuts, and Bill Boy Gates wants to block out the sun. Crazy.
This is what I'm saying. They try to kill us.
Code 1199. A story came out today. There were 3 people in Hawaii. They got the Modelo juice and still got the Modelo. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. They were saying that though, but that's the point, because they didn't get seriously ill. Well, the majority of people don't get seriously ill either even if they don't have the joint. What is going on here? This is the most craziest thing I ever seen in my life, man. Oh my gosh. All them jokers that get on Know Me Book. Guess what, guys? I got the stupid 19. I can't smell nothing. I can't taste nothing. That's all they say. Is that something to be alarmed about? You can't smell or taste something for a couple weeks? No, go ahead.
No, what you about to say?
They ain't sick enough to grift. They get their grift off. They ain't on their deathbed. They get their grift off.
Exactly what I was about to say. Exactly. Thank you. You said it better than I was going to say it. Exactly.
They ain't sick enough to grift. You know what I'm saying? Wendy Williams was on Dr. Oz and said she's not taking the joint. And Dr. Oz got heated and said she got too many damn fans to say no. Wendy said, hell no. Yeah, we said that last week, man. Wendy Williams, the realest nigga alive right now.
That's so
unbelievable.
Wow. Wendy and Boosie.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of getting afraid, y'all gotta calm down. Some of y'all gotta start faking it. I don't know, man. I might have took it. You know what I mean? Some people gotta start lying, man, because because they gonna get you. They gonna get some of y'all. When they keep running them out, they gonna get it with the heart attack color. See, we told y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. I got enough sense. If I go on Fox News, nigga, I'll be like, oh, they got one? Oh, I'm gonna check it out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that shit. Fuck out of here. I
think I got that. Yeah. I forgot my card, man. I don't know where I lost it.
I had missed my appointment last week. I'm going to see a doctor next week, first thing, y'all. I had missed my appointment. I totally forgot about it. Hey, fuck that.
CJ Man 2112. Also, the rude and toxic ass shine. Can we start calling them shiners?
Oh my God.
No, man. Shiners is like a group. I think that's a group of old white folks that do
moonshine.
No, there's a shiners group. They wear special hats or some shit like that.
I thought they was moonshiners.
No, I don't know. I don't know about that.
You know, I've been forcing that shit since day one.
Sasquatch for real. Bless you. Thank you. Straight Royal. This is my first super chat ever. You guys make my Thursdays great. I spent my semi on a new joint.
Nice. That's American right there.
Def Jules. Donations. Thank you, Def Jules. Countess of Monte Cristo. I work at the health department. Most of the office workers refuse to get the jab. Actions speak louder than words, along with the Hoteps. Opinionated Junkie. Are we living in a parody or a satire? I don't know, man. Both.
Did you see the new mask that just cover your nose?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, they really playing with us now. They try to see how stupid they can make us look. It's definitely some parody, satire, crossover that's going on. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, they playing games. They think they funny now. They trolling.
Intense Fitness and Boxing. Everybody go follow him on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. He has great kettlebell workouts. Roland Martin showed his true colors as a lackey of the state. Steph Colonel Roland Martin looked like a stale potato. Terrence Scott, how can he does look like a potato, man. I just thought about that. That's a good one. Terrence Scott, how can anyone take Sassy Roller seriously? Do we forget he was on TV doing the butt for Hillary? Isaiah Lee, the jab for a jab bag in Tennessee, treacherous. Roland Albert Choice. Roland Martin has got to be getting the bag by now. He's been going hard at King. Sean King?
I thought you were talking about King Randall. Is it Sean King?
Oh, okay. Oh, no, maybe right.
Yeah.
Opinionated Junkie. I want the stores to get off holiday times. I don't know. This might be the new normal or whatever you want to call it. Cannon Hotep, he ganged up on Dr. Umar too a few years ago. Him and Maj got into a day. Martin is as strong as that double chin he rocking.
Yo, I seen. Wait, what? Remember what?
When Umar was on that joint?
Yes. And they tried to say he was out of pocket. I mean, after they tried to ambush him.
Yeah, he set him an ambush, but Umar called the bull coon, you know. Roland was like, "Now that's the one thing I won't allow."
Yeah, I remember that joint. Yo, I saw on Bloomberg today. They said that the pandemic is this is permanent. That's what Bloomberg said.
You read that article? I read that article.
I saw. I didn't read the article, but I saw the headline. I didn't get a chance to read it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what people's gonna do. You know, I guess we're gonna take it lying down or stand up. It's one of the two. Susan T, 999 donation. Thank you. Monique, folks like Roly Poly Martin make you wish the movie Drop Squad was real.
I didn't see that.
Lemley, I'm kind of surprised that medicine people didn't go to Starbucks to do a bribe while promoting the juice.
Yeah, but that's for white folks. White folks don't go to Starbucks.
Omar, I'm putting on my kufi for this. Bill Gates want to block out the sun. Melanated people in the northern hemisphere are vitamin D deficient most of the year. His dad was a geneticist. Makes you think. Mr. Watts, if Starbucks gives out free coffee, I might have to get the
there you go.
Pack.
There you go.
Sorry.
See?
I had some Starbucks today, and that might be the last Starbucks I get.
What'd you get?
The Frappuccino, Joe.
Oh, you got the frap? Hot or cold?
I don't like the cold. I don't really drink.
Yeah, I can't do cold shit neither.
But I'd rather just get it from regular coffee shop because I've been getting it from regular coffee shop, and I'm like, I thought Starbucks was better, but it's not better, man. It's not. I was fooling myself.
Nah. I do like that cappuccino still.
Yeah, they're all right. Wendy Williams being real now adds an extra layer to the issue she had with Tupac and how he denied the details. What was the details? What was Wendy and Tupac?
I don't remember that. Somebody got to jog my memory on that.
Black Mountain Hotel, the bum fool Tariq is coming at King Randall for his stance on the Jacob Blake shooting. Oh, come on, man. I gotta talk about
what did King Randall say about Jacob Blake? Let me just go ahead and go to Tariq Nasheed timeline because he like to show his ass.
I got something to say about Tariq too, man.
Uh-oh.
We need to talk to that Joker.
I'm gonna send another request out. I've been meaning to too.
Simeon, Roland is a Carlton liberal. Carlton's daddy. Man, this is crazy. Brody 499, thanks for a donation. Danny Flower, either you see Keenan movie Johnny Mnemonic. Dude was wearing filters right in his nostril, downloading files to his head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lemley, Wendy Williams said Pac got touched in prison.
That's what she said.
Yeah. What's Tariq say?
I don't see nothing here.
Well, Speaking of Tariq, off topic, but kind of on topic, the Colorado plays, John, happened. This is the second, Treadstone event in a couple weeks in the new Biden era. Somehow this guy goes into a supermarket and lets loose. Yet to see the cameras from inside the supermarket. Now, they should have plenty of cameras. Every supermarket in America has cameras everywhere. Every aisle should have cameras in every supermarket in America.
Yes.
So we should be getting, I know we're not going to get it, but we should be able to get, a detailed breakdown of what he did in that supermarket. Right? Like every cop
This is the
shooting,
ATL one?
No, this is Colorado.
This is Colorado. Okay.
Yeah. Like just last week, I seen a cop and a black woman in the Charger. He tased her and then he busted a cap. We saw the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no excuse. I know the excuses. I don't know what the excuse will be, but they should be showing that. Maybe that's why they had that streamer going anyway.
Mm.
But anyway, the big thing. You know how they do in America. Oh, white man. Here goes the white man. This is before we found out who he was. White man this, white man that. The white man did this. We got to stop the white man. The white man, the most dangerous man in America. They pulled his name up, Ahmed Altis, whatever. I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Then they started changing it. Oh, we don't need to talk about his name. Let's talk about, now they want to talk about the victims.
Right.
They want to switch the whole style up.
Mm-hmm.
But, Treadstone had to put sugar on top of the operation. Now, this guy is from Syria and stuff like that. Like, what a surprise. What a coincidence, right? He happens to be from Syria. He happens to have the Indigo Sierra allegiances or something like that. Oh, I guess we're going to start popping over there pretty soon. But I think bringing back in Tariq said, no, he's white because he's got white privilege. Even Syrians are white. I can't remember. I would bring it up the tweet if I wasn't blocked on this thing. Tariq was claiming this Ahmad was white. Listen, Tariq, respectfully, I love what you do sometimes, but sometimes you just take shit too far. You're not white in America with a name of Ahmad. I'm sorry. You're not. I don't care if you genetically, you want to do a genealogy or whatever, what Arabs are or stuff like that. In America, Ahmad is not white. It's just not. It will never be. It will never. You gotta be Billy Bob, Luke, fucking Steve. Yeah. No, you're not Chad. Definitely Chad. You can't be Ahmad and be white. I'm sorry. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, there's a couple of. He was doubling down on it too, even when he came out. See, here's the thing. Legally, he's white. Culturally, he ain't white. So people like pushing that whole narrative about he's white. I'm like, I don't know if I can rock with that. I don't think I can rock with that. He not white. His name, like you said, Ahmed Al-Wahid or whatever. Ain't no white man, yo. His name's not Billy Bob Thornton. His name's not Chad Lemoyne. This nigga's name, he got a terrorist name. It's like, nah, let me stop.
Come on, man.
That was a joke, y'all. That's a joke. That was an insensitive, cultural, satirical joke. But yeah, he was doubling down on it, man. Everybody with light skin is a white supremacist to Tariq. It just, that's part of his branding.
Yeah, I mean, that's Like, you could even I don't care if you go through the genes. The Syrians might be whiter than the most of the white people over here. But when we talk what is white in America, it's different. Just like when we talk about what's black in America, we're talking about two different things. We're not talking about, fucking what's your ethnicity when you go 23andMe and all that bullshit. We're not talking about that, man.
Right.
We talking, is he MAGA or not? If he was, matter of fact, if he ain't MAGA, he ain't white. Get out of here, man. He wasn't even MAGA, Tariq.
Somebody tried to say, like, the shooter, they was like, I will bet my salary he's MAGA. Come to find out the dude hated Trump.
Yeah, he hated Trump. He did.
Whole country would have been upside down if that was a MAGA shooter.
Yeah, they would have turned it. It would have been ugly.
I got the tweets from Tariq Nasheed up.
Oh,
but real quick question. Was this a Treadstone operation?
I definitely think so. I definitely think so. This is without a doubt. What is with Colorado? Why is it always Colorado, man? They're getting too lazy, man. Like, I know the average American's not going to pick it up, and if you ask me, if they come and pick me up and ask me, I'm like, I don't know nothing. I don't know what y'all talking about. But I'm just saying, it seems to be a lot of stuff happens in that state, and like, come on, man. Like, what is going on? Like, I asked my timeline, people were saying all types of crazy shit. They were saying, like, they were saying treadstones under the Colorado airport. They said that you go in the Colorado airport, you see all this Illuminati paintings and stuff like that. I'm like, and I just asked the people in the timeline.
Yes, that is true. That's true. Have you ever been to Denver? Yes. Denver airport. They got the horse and like all types of weird symbolism. Yes, this is true.
So I don't know, man. But they got to release the tapes. Like, why'd he come out butt naked? They said they didn't undress him. He was once again, he's super accurate. He was knocking people off left and right. Cops can't even do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? You give the cops a whole bunch of rounds, they gonna spray and pray, hit everything but the person. You know what I'm saying? They might get lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, Ahmed out here like Jason Bourne.
Ahmed like. Ahmed even giving leads. Like, hold on. He going. When's this one?
35 clicks north.
That's what I don't get, man. Like, if he's such a weirdo, how did he get so good at doing that? Where was he? Where did he practice at? Where did he train at? Allegedly, the Bureau had him on their radar once again. You know what I'm saying? So I say Treadstone, man.
I know why he came outside naked.
Why?
That MK Ultra shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
MK Ultra medicine make you do some weird shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let me pull up these Tariq Nasheed tweets. So apparently he accused King Randall of being what does he call it when they're not foundational Black Americans?
Non-FBA, I think.
Yeah, like non-FBA, yeah. So that's I think that's where this argument stemmed from. Mm-hmm. I can't share anything until dude comes clean about his immigrant background. See, Tariq sees the phenotype of a black man, especially some of these real dark niggas. When you look at King Randall in this interview, he does look non-FBA. But I think this goes back to the fact that all of us got a twin in Africa somewhere. This is pure facts.
Yeah.
So Tariq Nasheed's looking at him and saying, "Oh, this brother got to be from Haiti or Jamaica or Africa or something." But the brother said, "You know, I'm from here." He said, "This is very significant because if you lie about, are you saying you don't come from an immigrant background?" Not at all. You want to see my full ancestry tree? Both of my parents are born here, so my grandparents and my great-grandparents and my great-great-grandparents on both sides. So where exactly would you get I'm an immigrant or come from an immigrant background? Tariq Nasheed says this is very significant because if you lie about one thing, you will lie about other things. So, you know, this is the whole FBA policing, I believe, is where this argument come from.
He don't look like he came from. He looked like he a full breed Sean. See, this is where Tariq is messing up. You should be able to look at him, Tariq, and at least listen to him talk.
He done pulled up some old pictures of King Randall, and King Randall got on the dashiki in one of these pictures. He said, based on some things you have said in the past and based on other things like this, I suspect you are deceptive about your background. And King Randall says, I wore African attire to an event that I did that was African themed in 2018. Ooh.
What?
Again, what does this attire have to do with my family and being born in America? Damn, Tariq Nasheed swinging and missing over here.
Did Tariq forget when the Shine was wearing the dashikis in the 90s, man?
Shit, do you remember when niggas was wearing dashikis to see the premiere of Black Panther?
I forgot about that. That was just 2 years ago.
We tried to get niggas to wear the dashiki. They told us no. White man put Black Panther on the big screen. They said, okay. Came out looking like King Joffrey Joe.
Jesus, Lord have mercy. Yeah, he look American to me. Tariq is just swinging and missing with that. But see, why is Tariq even getting into it with him anyway? This is another Joker. He should be like, good job, King. You know what I mean? Like, how can I help you out? No, but he's on the attack. You know what I mean? So that's shady, man. I'm sorry.
He's pulling up old tweets about a previous shooting. What is there? The sabotage, Rayshard was wrong. Rayshard Brooks, there's nothing to fight here. I've seen unjustified killings and that went. Which one was Rayshard Brooks?
Was that the dude that ran around the car and had the knife?
Oh, yeah. This is the one that was drunk in the Wendy's parking lot or something like that. And snatched the taser and ran and they shot him.
No, he was asleep.
He was
asleep in the car and he got out.
Well, he pulled over first.
Okay.
He was sleeping the fast food driver's lane. What is it called? Drive-through. Police showed up, made him pull over to the side of the parking lot. Pulled him out the car. Second copper pulls up. They start questioning him. They said they're gonna arrest him. He bolts. Well, they tried to tackle him and all that. They were wrestling. And then in wrestling, he grabbed one of the tasers, aimed it at the police officer while he's running away, and then that's when they fired on him.
He fired the taser he took the cop's taser and fired it at him.
Right. And so King Randall is saying, what state of sabotage? Rayshard was wrong on all ends. There's nothing to fight here. I've seen unjustified killings and I've went to task about them, but Rayshard Brooks was wrong as hell. Nobody deserves to die. He placed that situation on himself. I don't know if I agree with that. I can see why. I can see why Tariq Nasheed could cherry pick that.
That's reaching though, like, because that's like, I can see running from the cops and they shoot you, but you running from the cops, then you try to hit with the taser. Like, I mean,
yeah.
He's doing a little bit extra. What?
What she said?
I'm making that sound again. You about to go to bed? You want to go to bed? Sit there and be quiet.
He running shit. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think we did an episode on the Rayshard Brooks shit.
Right.
You know, I mean, he wasn't like an innocent dude. I just felt like me as an officer, I could have detained him real easily, or like there was certain, and I think we blame that. We didn't even blame that shit on the cops. I think we blame that on like protocol. Protocol was screwed up, but that's a very dicey situation. A lot of nuance and K Flex is cherry picking on that one.
And Whiskey Veritas, of course, the pandemic is permanent. The state figured out that fear controls everything. That's why we got news of new variants every other day. Stay up, Hotep and build. Omar, Tariq out there swearing that Colorado John was a white man because of his appearance. That mother effer got more Muslim name than me.
Yo, that's a good point.
Cassius Cam, Griftilus, a serious condition caused by the chronic grifting, regardless of consequences of one's integrity. Example, no amount of Hotep knowledge was able to cure Sean King of his griftilus. Steve P, how is the press going to handle Kamala sitting down Bill Clinton for a woman empowerment seminar? You hear about that, man?
Yeah, that shit didn't make no sense. Yo, I got a whole bunch of shootings here for Colorado. I got a list when you said it.
There's a lot, man.
And this is not just Colorado. Columbine was out there. That was 1999. I remember Columbine, Aurora, and then now we got Boulder. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because this guy drove he didn't live in the town. He drove a half hour to get to that grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Did he ever shop there? Like, I'm not driving a half hour to go to a grocery store. 5-10 minutes tops. You know what I mean? You don't drive a half hour to go to a grocery store unless he lived in that town before. But if he never lived in that town and he just drove directly to there, come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we got more chicken? Huh? Hey, throw some chicken in the microwave, bring it for me, please. We got some Popeyes here talking about Popeye. Yo, the funny thing about the shooting was that gave me the Treadstone vibes was it happened on the 22nd. You know, that's one of them Illuminati numbers.
Lemley, $5. That mic and moving is giving me anxiety. That's almost pause. Where the top from Zizzle, $5. Def Jules, I'm not black in America. I ain't vote for Biden. Canon Hotep Odd TV got a whole video on his YouTube channel. Lemley, Tariq was too busy writing his books about pimping to notice dashikis in the 90s. Oh, man. Facts. Facts. Carter Chain, nothing like Hotep's been told you on my birthday. Have you guys been practicing your Mandarin at all? Why is everybody's birthday today?
That's wild.
Jill, how old are you today? 3? Come here. Put the 3 up. Can you put the 3 up?
Throw the 3s up like a gang sign.
Never mind. Just sit here.
Bring me some hot sauce. And throw this back in. It's not hot enough. And bring the hot sauce with it.
Hillway, $5 donation. Straight Royal. I spent 20 years in the military. They shot me up more Fauci juices than I can count. I ain't getting one for Jordan. That's 99.9 recovery rate.
Smart.
This is Sunday night spook ball results. Oh, no, that's right. Big Papi had bet me that the Knicks would win. They almost pulled it out too. About the Sixers. Yeah, he gave me a super chat. You were paid this up with the Knicks win. My Sixers pulled that out in the last minute. You gonna play the Ken Hoteps?
Ken Hotep coming right up. Here we go.
Ken Hotep, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on. Y'all knew it was coming.
America awoke today to another nightmare. Inaction has made this horror completely predictable. Inaction by this Congress makes us complicit. Now is the time for action to honor these victims with action, real action. There may be some question about what the motives were for the killer in Boulder, but there's no mystery about what needs to be done. This time feels different. Dawn of a new era with a president completely committed to gun violence prevention. He shares this passion. So do majorities now in the House and the Senate. And we have a majority leader in the United States Senate who has promised a vote on constitutional common sense gun violence prevention measures. We need to end this epidemic with a comprehensive nationwide approach, expanded background check, extreme risk laws to prevent suicides, mass shootings, and hate crimes. These kinds of measures are within our reach.
Does anybody else find it odd that there was another mass event that just so happened to happen the day before the Senate had a hearing on how to reduce gun violence? I mean, what are the odds? Two mass events happening a week apart, and both of them just so happened to happen a couple of weeks after H.R. 8 and H.R. 127. Whatever Dianne Feinstein threw in the mix was submitted to the Senate. I'm telling y'all, this got Treadstone written all over it. Every time something like this happens, the political theater starts immediately with talks of gun control. You'll hear him saying stuff like, these shootings wouldn't have happened if we had universal background checks and so-called assault weapons bans. Assault weapons? I could crack you over the head with a fucking broomstick. And now that broomstick has just become the weapon of choice that I picked to bust your head. Y'all notice they never talk about universal gun control and weapons bans when it comes to cities like Baltimore or Chicago? Y'all know why, right? See, places like Baltimore and Chicago already have localized versions of the laws they're advocating for. And the crazy part is those laws don't even make a difference in those cities. Baltimore only got like 300,000 people here. And in 2020, we had 335 murders. That's the highest per capita of any U.S. city. And Chicago got a population of like 8 million. And in 2020, they had 769 murders. Now, of all the strict gun legislation that these two cities have, why is the murder rate so high? Well, like I said before, it's because criminals don't care about gun laws. They ain't about to go to their local gun store and fill out a 7743 NICS form to see if they could get a gun. They're gonna get that by other means. But see, the other thing is when criminals get caught, these cities ain't enforcing the laws that's already on the books. I know for a fact here in Baltimore, if you get caught with a legal or a stolen gun, you're supposed to get 5 off the top. But they rarely enforce that, if at all. They give these people chance after chance after chance until one day they finally go out and murk somebody. Then they want to throw the book at them when they should have been locked up like 10 charges ago. But see, these politicians know this. They ain't dumb, but they expect you to be ignorant and afraid. Because as long as you ignorant and afraid and blind to the facts, they can pass whatever laws they want under the guise of security and protection, all the while slowly picking away at your rights and freedom. But don't get it twisted. These events are tragic, and my condolences and prayers go out to the victims and the family members of those victims. Although these were heinous events, understand this: you can't legislate away gun violence. All it does is leave the law-abiding citizens defenseless and easy targets. No amount of gun legislation in the world would have prevented any of these events from happening. Period. Full stop. Take the handcuffs off the law-abiding American citizens and let them strap up. A motherfucker gonna think twice if there's a good chance that his target might got the ability to turn his lights out. Because let's face it, the government can't protect you. The only person that can and should be responsible for your safety is you. The only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Y'all remember the Sutherland Springs shooting down in Texas? Early one Sunday morning, dude walked into a church, shot up the church, and was headed to another one when the guy by the name of Stephen Williford engaged him with one of those. In the middle of the gunfight, he saw an opening and put 2 shots between his vests, forcing the shooter to take off in his car. Williford then jumped into a bystander's car and proceeds to chase him down. The shooter eventually drifted off to the side of the road and he died of his injuries in a ditch. But if it wasn't for a good guy with a gun engaging a bad guy with a gun, who knows how many more people he would have killed. Because clearly the police ain't get there in time. But y'all remember this shooting?
Live stream video captures the moment a gunman wearing a dark hoodie emerges from a back pew, drawing his gun and firing inside this Texas church during Sunday morning service. The gunshots sparking panic in the pews. Worshippers seen ducking for cover. One man covering his wife with his own body. 6 seconds into the shooting, 2 members of the church security team returned fire, hitting the gunman, dropping him to the ground. 911 calls came shortly before 11 a.m. Inside the church, at least 5 other parishioners pulled out handguns and carefully approached the fallen gunman. One man kicks away his gun and picks it up.
It was a sad thing that he had to come into the congregation and hurt people, and it's a sad thing that we had to hurt him.
The shooter ain't even stand a chance. He let off 2 shots before he got taken out by somebody in the congregation. Shit, it looked like everybody in that video was strapped. Hey, it's up to you to save your own life, because police ain't gonna cut it. They just there to take a report after it's all said and done. Because like the saying goes, when seconds count, the police is minutes away. But see, they don't want you self-sufficient. They don't want you to be able to take care of yourself. The name of the game is control with these people. The more freedoms they can take away, the more dependent you are on them. The more dependent you are on them, the more control they have over your life. Make no mistake about it. They're coming for all the guns. But don't take my word for it.
I want to be very clear. This is the one thing I do know enough to say on in terms of what's happening there. While we're still waiting for more information regarding the shooter, his motive, I don't need to wait another minute, let alone an hour, to take common sense steps that will save the lives in the future and to urge my colleagues in the House and Senate to act. We can ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines in this country once again.
You never want a serious crisis to go to waste. And what I mean by that, it's an opportunity to do things that you think you could not do before.
Shit. Y'all better listen when Cannon speak, but Hotep's been told you.
Great segment from the homie Cannon Hotep.
Follow Cannon Hotep on Twitter. But yeah, we talking about Biden. He had his first press conference today. Creepy Joe, Slow Joe, Dementia Joe. They want to know what the hot sauce. That's some. What hot sauce is that, man?
Nigga, I'm black, nigga. You know what type of hot sauce this
is.
The
Franks.
Come on, man.
Yeah, the Franks. Somebody said the.
You know what I'm saying? See that Sean chicken right there? That's from straight from Popeyes right there, boy. I'll never test my authenticity.
Yeah, Biden was on the. Can y'all? Hey, stop. Biden did his first press conference, and it was crazy. He had a cue card. He was reading off. We're just so used to Trump picking out reporters left. Like, he'd go over here. He I'll think about you. Biden, they gave him a list of who to pick. I'm sure the question was right next to the reporter's name. He had all his flashcards up here. Like, are we serious? This is what y'all gave to us? This is what y'all voted for? This buffoon? Smokey Joe? They really put Joseph Rahim Biden, who can't answer a question without giving the answer beforehand. And even then he's trying to talk tough. He had every frequently he would raise his voice like what the hell is going on? Then some reporters would get lippy. He was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you serious?" I'm like, "Oh my God.
How dare you leave the script that we done rehearsed?"
I know it's
How dare you ask me a question that's not on my flashcards?
Oh, yep.
I knew his shit was gonna be rehearsed though.
It was, man. Like, oh, come on. I can't believe it. Like,
it wasn't about to let him go. It wasn't about to let him go out there and really be subject to the media. You knew that wasn't gonna happen. Come on now.
He definitely was.
They wasn't gonna let that happen. You know what I'm saying?
And I kind of think that the media was kind of trying to pin him down on the border. You know what I mean? They're trying to make the border a big thing. I'm not so sure how much I care about it. You know, I'd rather them push him down on, you know, Afghanistan and Syria. They did have one question on Afghanistan. He said, you know, somebody like, do you think we'll be here next year? He said, nah. He said, we're trying to get out of there. He said, we'll be out there by next year. That's what he said. That's what Biden said. I was surprised he even went that far.
Yeah.
But nobody really asked him anything on Syria. So we know that's the game plan over there.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, they was really going hard and ham on the border, you know, and they were trying to say, like, a lot of these people, they interviewed these people and they said, well, we know Joe is a kinder, nicer, so we're going to go over there. You know, we're coming because Joe's going to let us in. And he's going to let in all the kids. Like, they're letting in any kid that comes over, they're just letting in. You know what I mean? They're not just sending them back. They're letting them in. Like, what is this? This is child trafficking here, man. Big time.
Exactly.
Like, oh, we know when they come here so they don't walk across the desert and all this. Who do you think's bringing them over here?
Coyotes.
Yeah. Like, this is a scam all the way around. They don't just get up from Honduras or whatever and just say, I'm going to America. No, they got to give him a couple $1,000 some coyote. He's like, all right, I got you. And he riding through. And he better be honorable. He might ride them through to some crazy place. You know what I'm saying? And do some nasty stuff.
I just thought it was funny that he thought he was 120 odd years old.
Yo, he act like he don't know what about the filibuster. He been in the Senate 20 years. He said, "Oh, I'm not too abreast on it." I'm like, what the? First, you say you've been in here 120 years. Then we know you've been in here for 20 years, and now you act like you don't know what the filibuster does. Like, this guy is going, man. You can see when he was going. He was 2 seconds away from just malfunction, doing a full robot Rubio, and just like he was 2 seconds away.
Yeah. The Adderall started wearing off.
Yeah, you can see it because he looked like he was like focused. I was like, they got him with that good drugs. They got that grade A, pharmaceutical grade, 100%. They gave him that top dose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I can't believe we got ourselves into this mess, man.
The thing is, when you do drugs, your body adapt to it, so you always need more and more.
Right.
So they thought they gave him a good dose today. That dose don't last as long as it used to. He was saying something. He lost his whole train of thought. And he was like, we'll get right to it. I'm just like,
that's that old head shit. Like, you forget what you talk about. They're like, oh yeah, we're fucking man. Like, come the fuck on. This is our president.
This is our president, you know. This is who the people elected. This is who the powers that be selected. They told me I was a coon if I ain't vote for this guy. They told me I wasn't black if I voted for this guy. This guy can't complete a goddamn sentence without doping himself up on meth. But I'm crazy. Yo, he was like he exposed the fact that it was prepared.
Right.
Because he was looking. This is like the worst person you want to have had handlers, yo, because he's like, oh, what's next? Hold on, let me look through my notes here. Candace, I think you're next. It's like, yeah, I really did script this first press conference. But, you know, that's just what I expected. You know, I didn't expect anything less than that. I knew this was going to be scripted. But you can't. The powers that be cannot let that man go out there unrehearsed.
No.
He would have really been exposed.
Definitely.
Trump could have did it, though.
Yeah, he did that multiple times, man.
He was taking all them things straight up the top of the dome.
Yeah, definitely.
No notes. I can't remember the last time I seen notes in front of Trump.
Never. he's better ad-libbing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, his brain is functioning.
Why, Lemley, why does Biden always talk like he got called out by a teacher trying to explain something in front of everybody after having not pay attention to the whole class? Eric Lee, come on, sit down. Eric Lee, I need some Derek Jackson slander tonight. Well, let's get into that Joker, man. Like, who is Derek Jackson? I guess people were saying he was a simp. I guess he was just, the opposite of Kevin Samuels. People were basically. So I guess he got caught out there cheating, and him and his girl gave a statement. She had her little bonnet joint on. Then she went. It's my puppy. Yeah, it's her puppy. Then she went and gave another joint video by herself because everybody was making fun of her. She went full Jesus, praised the Lord and all that.
This is my battle gear, my battle armor.
Fell off laughing.
She not right in the head either.
Oh, no, man, she a true believer, man.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, like, you could tell, like, she's just a little spacey.
Oh, okay. But I don't know, man. I never heard of this guy. I'm not no slander, no joke. I must not hang in the Negro section of Twitter enough, man, or not too deep in it. I did not know who Derek Jackson was.
Yeah. I never understood. I never heard of this dude before. Like you said, no shots. I just never heard of him. I don't be in those circles. I don't be on Shade Room. I don't follow Shade Room. That's nigga shit. I don't follow no nigga shit on my timeline. I don't even follow no rappers. I'm lying. I follow Mickey Facts.
Yes, I mean, I don't know. But, he got caught out there and he making apologize and stuff like that, for usually when somebody goes too hard in one direction, they're obviously trying to cover something. I don't know. It seems like that to me. But I don't know. He might just got caught slipping, man. I don't know.
I just don't understand when people get caught slipping why they got to come out and make all these statements.
I guess the only time because he was trying to present himself as a Russell Wilson type. I seen one tweet that was funny as hell. They was like, we got one more. You know what I mean? Like they had him and Russell Wilson. They was like, we got one more simp left. Oh man. You know what I mean? I don't know. You should stand up for what you believe in, but don't be out here running the streets and you say you ain't supposed to run the streets and all that. What do you want? I told you. Go sit down. Rapinoe, there's nothing left of Biden but a punch drunk jumper, a punch drunk boxer that can't remember his glory days. The fact his wife keeps this going says a lot about her. I don't know. The Biden nonsense is probably the most openly thin, redacted veil it has been. The Kamala chess move is so obvious, even should be to the normies. Yeah, I don't think the normies care. All normies care about is Trump is no longer in office.
Right, because they damn sure ain't admitting this was a bad move. They blind as shit.
Michael Andrula. Comments on the mayor of Charlottesville tweet. What's the mayor of Charlottesville tweet?
Who's the mayor of Charlottesville? I have to go look that one up. It's a what?
She compares the city to a
currently under investigation using taxpayer-funded credit cards for unlawful spending. The beautiful, ugly it is. Whoa, what the hell is this?
I wasn't gonna read it. That's crazy.
Yeah, I had to catch myself. It comforts you in its. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Did she get hacked? I don't even know if I want to post this on the screen. Yeah, I'll share it with y'all. Look at this shit. What the hell is she talking about? What's going on here? The beautiful, ugly it is. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's wild. Is this her actual account? It says the official account. I don't know what's going on, man. It's the weirdest timeline ever.
It definitely is.
I don't know what's going on with America. This is why the aliens won't show themselves, man. This shit is embarrassing.
Breezy Bird, Biden cranky when he gets challenged. He definitely is. Yeah. He got challenged a few times. And they really got to him.
That's just like the audacity of you to go off script. Like don't you know better? Don't you know that the establishment has set this up to everything be perfect and you decide to go off the script? We sent you a brief. We told you not to misbehave. We told you stick to the script, and you had the audacity to, my brain don't work. And you still wanna act up. That's why he's upset, y'all.
Stop. Stephen Hightower, y'all see that woke Alaska Slap City Summit? China and Russia are giving us those hands. No, I didn't watch you. Y'all watch this. I guess they're talking about the slap contest they be having, man.
Oh, yeah. You seen Joshua Garcia tweet? I mean,
oh, yeah. OG Grifter here, double OG, triple OG. Follow like 4 of your podcasts. Here's 5. Love y'all. Biden said, I spent the most time with Jinping. Yeah.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Darian Gario, thank you, $20 donation. Ken Hotep, y'all see Raheem get mad when Shorty asked him if he was going to run for re-election, even he knows he ain't going to make it.
Yeah, they said your predecessor by now had started his campaign for re-election, and then he said something, and he ended off with, I miss him. Yeah, we all miss Trump.
I caught that.
Mm-hmm. We all miss Trump, man.
Matthew Brillhart, $50 donation. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lamley, I guess it's time for tiki torches and muscle cars to make a comeback.
Oh, man, here we go. Hey, Lamley, you're going to get us canceled.
In other nog news, I know you don't go through the Negro section of Twitter. I do a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
What did Mufasa tell Simba?
What?
Over there in the shadows. We don't go over there.
Well, one of the famous Negro podcasts, the Joe Budden Podcast, has some issues. And Rory and Maul have walked off the set, so to speak.
They quit.
The last 2 weeks they haven't been there. I think Joe and I listened to and Joe said they can come back when they want, but he has Maul. He has officially Ice and Savon taking their place now. And I thought about it. So when you give me my walking papers, I want my replacement to be none other than ABL, man. You're going to have to talk to ABL every week. I want ABL as my replacement.
Well, y'all, it won't be no more Hoteps. We told you. Because I ain't doing no show with ABL. We got Stay With It. We got Ken and Hotep. We got Doe. We got plenty of in-house cats. It will not be no ABL on my channel. I'll be damned if we bring that nigga up here. Hell no. I'll retire. I'll quit. I quit the show. That'll be the last episode. Episode 234, whatever it is. That'll be the last one.
Man, come on. Shout out to ABL. But yeah, that was the big thing on the Shine Networks. Joe just being the narcissist that he is. I mean, I guess we're surprised it lasted that long. What else happened?
Why did they leave though?
Well, I think it's between him and Rory, really. And then Maul just walked out on principle because he said he's trying to say that, Joe didn't have the right to tell Rory to get off. I think from what I listened to, Rory and Joe Budden are really having beef. Like, I don't think Rory is fucking with Joe. I kind of think they wish they took the money from Spotify and been done with it. They ain't really trying to rock with Joe trying to grow his Joe Budden podcast network. That's what I think. Rory's not down with it. Maul, I don't think gives a damn. You know what I'm saying? He's just along for the ride. And Parks the biggest. Parks, the engineer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just go on with anything Joe say. But I think that is basically that.
Wow. I seen some people, I seen a tweet. They said, "Yo, I ain't listening to this podcast no more. I'm unsubscribing from the Patreon till Rory and Maul come back." Maul just tweeted on March 20th, I want to say, respect is non-negotiable. I don't know if that's about this or not.
Yeah, and then he said that Rory wanted to fight Joe every episode and shit like that. But to be honest, this is the first episode I ever listened to in this damn near a year, man. I had stopped listening to that bullshit. I was like, man, Joe just talked a bunch of nonsense, man. then I was like, let me listen to this shit, man. You know what I mean? So it was, I don't know.
How was it?
It wasn't bad. You know what I mean? It was probably better because, they had that tension. So that probably drug them down a little bit. You know what I mean? The quality of their shit down. You know what I mean? So I thought this one was, and for the first one I heard, it was pretty fresh. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't too bad.
It's crazy, but
Isaiah Lee. Shout out Ken Hotep, he's in his bag. Chat Falcon. Lemley, Mufasa's death was an inside job. Mascar was a passing.
Wait, what?
Mufasa's death was an inside job. Mascar was a passing.
Oh my God.
Lemley, Joe and Rory always had beef. Joe gets exposed all the time as not being on industry details, and then gets mad and calls Rory a caucasoid.
What was the Spotify deal? What kind of numbers are they talking about on that?
Oh, I don't know if it was released. I think Spotify just said they gave him a substantial offer, and Joe said nah, and then they said, all right, beat it. You know what I mean? So that's what it was. I think Joe wanted like Rogan numbers or something like that. And it was like, oh. You know what I mean? So, it was like, nah. So I think that's what it was. I don't think they didn't release whatever number they were trying to get from Spotify. But Joe thought he was feeling disrespected.
Okay, he wanted bigger numbers. He might be in the right. Who knows? You know what I mean? My bad, chat. I was playing some. I forgot that the audio goes through the program, but I was trying to look at some of these Rory and Maul tweets, so I had released a volume, and I know y'all heard that. My bad.
I said DJ Hotep, Jesus. Megan Rapinoe on Equal Pay. Oh, that's that soccer player girl.
Yeah. Talking about she want equal pay.
You know, I heard about equality all week, man. These, you know, well, actually watched some women's basketball last night. You know, I got 2 girls, so don't kill me. So I put it on. You know what I mean? It was actually a good game. It was Texas A&M versus Iowa State.
What sport? Spookball?
Spookball. Women's spookball.
Okay.
Karens versus the Shines. Iowa State had nothing but Karens. Texas A&M had nothing but Shines. Mm-hmm. I swear, that was a great game, right? Yo, it's even a meme on there because, like, Iowa State had a ball, right, and had the chance to win it. And the white girl that was giving the work all game, she went to the hoop. They threw her shit out of bounds. Like, get that shit out of here. I would have called the foul. Y'all would have said, "Oh, he loving Pauls again." Hey, I'm just calling it like I see it. It was a foul. The white girl's dad he just went berserk. He was running up and down and said, "God damn it!" He went crazy. I was crying. So they went to overtime, and you know they had a light-skinned Shine. She got busy from New York. She New Yorker Jordan Dixon. She can't hit a 3. Then they had the ball. It was tie game, and like 4 seconds left. She drove down the court, laid it up. Good. She was just standing there like, I was like, oh shit. So the Shines pulled it out in the end, man. But yeah, I think they ride them white girls, man. They ride them.
Did they?
Yeah, they rocked.
Oh my god!
Because to get into overtime, they called a jump ball, and the white girl had the ball, and they didn't grab the ball. Like usually you call a jump ball, you gotta at least grab the ball.
Yeah,
that girl didn't grab the ball. The white girl hit her with like a forearm by accident, but they said they called a jump ball. So in the possession hour went to Texas A&M, and that's how they tied the game up. So I don't know. It was kind of some funny stuff going on, but I don't know. It was a good game.
Okay.
Oh, but I said that to say this because in the beginning they were comparing the weight rooms between the women's tournament and the men's tournament. You see them tweets, man? Yo, the women's tournament had like a stack of dumbbells, right? And that was. Then she was like, "This is the weight room for the women's tournament. This is the weight room for the men's tournament. The men's tournament had a whole goddamn gym." I was like, "Oh my god!" Yo, then they did the food. This is the dinner for the women's tournament. That shit was like a fucking MRE and shit like that, like a fucking snackable and shit like that. They went to the men's. This is what the men eat. They had a buffet, a hot food buffet. I swear to God, I was like, "Oh my God, this is just ridiculous." You know, they make themselves look bad. See, sometimes I think they're just setting it up and make it look bad and shit like that. Because that was ridiculous. Even women's, I don't know. They had to do it like in this day and era. You know, the women are gonna be harping on equal everything.
Yeah,
you know, but Megan Rapinoe has no business complaining. She's a millionaire. Like, what is she crying about?
Right.
Like, you rich woman.
Yeah. She's an agent.
Yeah, she's definitely an agent, man. Like
it's just funny that this white woman got a meeting with Joe Biden and all up in the White House before Black Lives Matter, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Biden came up there, he said, "There's nothing that men can do that women can't do." I was just like, "Damn, you pandering out here like that? Is that on your script?"
I seen you tweet about chess. What are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say?
It's 2 different divisions. They got a women's chess champion and they got a men's chess champion. I just want to know why. There's no physical attributes involved in this game. The only thing physical is your brain. Is there something wrong with a woman's brain? Is it built different? Are there not enough women in chess? What is it? I just know that they're divided and men be kicking ass. I'd like to know. Some people say it's because of hunter-gatherer days and men have, shout out to whoever left this comment on a previous video. He said that men have better spatial intelligence and pattern recognition because we were hunter-gatherers while women were, back home, butt naked and barefoot in the kitchen.
Lemley, U.S. soccer players don't even deserve to get paid. Just put that money into getting all the shines to play basketball since none of the stars want to play that anymore. Oh, U.S. women's soccer is the only soccer that wins. The only, the men they can't compete. They out there, Europe is out the league, man. A couple times over.
Yeah, I mean, and they're all immigrants anyway.
Yeah,
you even hardly got no real Americans on the damn U.S. soccer team. It's all Gonzalez and Ramirez. Because Americans, there's too much politics in sports in America. You can't even get no real good talent out there.
Yeah, they don't. You gotta start early, man. Europe, man, they go to school and they go to school to play soccer. You know what I mean? They little kids and shit like that. There's nothing even remotely similar here in the States. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That would be like spook ball. You know what I mean? You see elementary guys spook ball and you just put them out there. They go to school and they play basketball the whole time. Imagine how good these shines be. They good enough as it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not even remotely close with soccer, man. Soccer, that's a whole different. I've peeped how they play, how the European leagues is set up and everything, and how they train kids. I'm like, God damn,
serious
that's
business.
A different level. That's serious business, man.
Mm-hmm. Serious business.
So that's Meg.
Damn, poker is divided by gender too. Wow.
Is it? I guess so.
Yeah, there's a women's poker championship. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even think about that.
Chrissy Teigen leaves Twitter, man. Are you upset, man? Or can we pour out some liquor for her?
Fuck Chrissy Teigen. First of all, you know what I'm saying? She gonna say she complaining because people was trolling her. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, man, you was trolling Trump the whole time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got some body cheat sheets. Somebody just tweeted me. Hold on, let me put these on the screen. You got some body cheat sheets. Oh my God, look at this. They're saying that these are the reporters and their names. It said Joe Biden had a cheat sheet of all the reporters with numbered circles by the ones he was supposed to call on, scripted. Oh boy.
Oh, is it the real cheat sheet or is it?
It's a real cheat sheet. They got the pictures of him right there and he holding it up. I don't know if this is real. Don't sit up here and say.
Oh, wow, man. Jeez, Lord have mercy. Are they serious? They got the pictures and everything, man. Oh, my God.
That's how much help he needed. That's how much help he needed, man. It's terrible out here.
That's insane.
Well, what is this? Something about the Rachel Levine, you know, the assistant secretary.
Yeah, she got confirmed.
Confirmed as the Secretary of Health?
Assistant, yeah.
Okay. Because somebody just told me she was missing or something like that. Let me see. That might be some breaking news. I don't know what he's talking about. He said she's missing. I don't know what he's talking about. We're gonna find out. But yeah, fuck Chrissy Teigen, yo. Who gives a fuck about Chrissy Teigen? She be bugging, yo. Nobody likes her.
Lemley, the real question is if dice shooting is divided by gender.
Oh my god.
Yo, I live in this little small ass town. Like, anyway, this town's so backwards, man. Like, you know, the Shine, the women started out here hustling, selling. When I moved into this town, I didn't grow up here, right? I came into town, right? And I moved on the Shine, the Shine side of town before they gentrified it. But anyway, that's beside the point. I've been here long enough. Anyway, I peeped the game, and I'm like, all the people that was major hustlers, they was the women. They was the only one that was getting money out here. Because I remember I was playing this day. I like ran around the corner. They used to shoot dice, right?
Oh boy.
This big light-skinned joint had the biggest stack, and she was out there like, and wearing their asses out. I'm like, what the fuck in the bizarre world is this shit? Like, I'm from the town I come from. This is not how it went down. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, what are you niggas doing? You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, there's like this one family that was majority women, right? You know, like, you know how some families, they have all women or all boys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was all women. And there was only a few boys. But the women, they was every damn one of them did time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It was some real niggas. You know what I'm saying?
They was thorough.
It was really thorough. So all of them all of them was out here selling coke and all this other crazy shit, man. So I'm like, it was bizarre world to me. I was like, what the I'm like, because my town, the town I grew up, Dub C, I was like, the women didn't do none of that. I was like, no, hell no. But see, it's just like, no, they didn't do none of that, man. This was before. See, I might have missed the generation because that was before all the black men went soft, I guess, and shit like that. And niggas went soft, and the women started picking the shit up. They started picking up the pistols and shit, pistol whipping niggas and shit.
Yo, I got an auntie. Family Union, you give her enough beer, she started telling you about the times when she used to run numbers for the mob.
Oh, man.
You know the mob used to have Shines running numbers for them and shit. That's sad. My Uncle Chester used to be a bank robber. Aunt Lona Mae, they both passed away last year. Aunt Lona Mae used to stash the money in the what's the name, hold the money for him and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, my whole side of the family was just pure gangsters, man. All of them, like back in the day. But like the women was thorough. They was getting it in too. You know what I mean? Like the dudes was hustling, and then when they got locked up, the ladies picked right up where they left off. You know what I mean? And kept the business going. Yeah, I know some cousins right now. I got some cousins right now that'll put your ass in the pawn box. Picks too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But my thing was like the boys in this town was the men wasn't really getting in. Like there was a couple, right?
Yeah.
But the majority was the woman that was really getting it in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They just move smarter, I think. You know what I mean? The niggas was just hard headed and shit like that. You know how niggas do, man.
Yeah, for real.
Lemley, wait. Breezy Bird with a spades lead, separate gender. Topher McZizzle, that's his coloring book. They call Biden's coloring book. Somebody tweet that, man. Lemley, what if the fact that they're so brazenly pushing a brain dead boomer as president with all his weaknesses is a way to make Kamala look better, so far more competent by contrast?
Yeah, that's exactly what this is about. I don't know when they're going to put her in, man. I don't know. I guess they waiting for him to fall out and pass out on stage or something, or drop an N-bomb or again. I don't know what they waiting for.
Well, if they're going to do that, he's going to have to do at least 2 years of it, or at least a year and a half. Because they're going to have to make the case that this guy is incompetent. He's brain dead. He's got dementia. They got to give the examples. They get there's a lot of them out there.
Collect the examples.
Look at the example. They got him falling. Now they got this press conference. Him being boomerish. But I guess they're going to have Kamala's going to probably go on. She's going to have to solve this this border crisis. But we'll see. That might be the case. But the more they hide him, this is his first press conference. Trump would have had 3 or 4 by now, man.
Word.
This is such a contrast. Oh my God. It's not even close. This should tell you how Trump, talking to people is an art, and Trump had that shit down. Talking to the media, that's an art, man. And a couple times Joe was talking slick. I was like, I'm like, oh man, they gonna let him get away with this?
Yeah. Even on the campaign run when he was talking to them union workers, he was like, I'll take you out back. It's like, damn, Joe.
Yeah, that old Joe keep coming out, man. They're gonna have to stop him before he keep coming out, man.
Yeah, man. Flashbacks of Corn Pop.
I think that's it. You got anything else?
That's all I got, man.
So we Tommy keeps getting postponed. We still gonna try to get him in, but we got Ed Tuesday, right?
Yeah, we got Ed Tuesday, and then we got a whole slew of Black conservatives coming on.
Yeah. So Ed Tuesday for the exclusive Patreon. Then we got Felicia after that. Then we got to schedule Jeff after that.
Jeff Charles.
Jeff Charles and Felicia. What's Felicia's last name?
Killins.
We're going to have them as exclusive interviews for the Patreon.
We're going to have to do Sonny. We're going to have to do Angie.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do Angela Stanton.
Yeah.
Who else? We should probably get Olivia too. She's a firecracker. I like her. She's funny. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to do a whole Black conservative run. Yeah, that's going to be big lit. And then of course we'll do our monthly Zoom call. Patreon.com/Hoteps been told you get all the premium content, the content people don't see. And then every month we meet with y'all on a private Zoom call. We just shoot the shit. Last one was really funny. We had a lot of fun.
I was to be honest, it's fun for us. I mean, fun for the people. But I learned a lot of shit too, man. I learned a lot. I was like, whoa, I had to write notes down. I was like, what was that company again? I was like, some of y'all help me out. I was like, word, you know what I mean? So it helps. It's a real educational time. It's real fun. It was real fun, and you can learn a lot. I learned a lot for that Zoom meeting.
Yeah, great meeting of the minds. Bring your kufi. Oh yeah.
Mortal Thinker leaving a little something for the tip jar. Great show, y'all. Thank you for $9.99 donation. Jill Emily, you don't need to pound the mic like that, Handy Mayhem. It's not Sarah J. Pause.
Oh my God. They keep pushing that on you. Tell little baby girl I say happy birthday.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
it. Y'all want Kim Klasick? We get Kim Klasick. We'll reach out, get Kim Klasick going. We'll do that.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody said no Candace Owens. If you got to connect, we'll do it. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, though.
Like Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
She say Peppa Pig?
Yeah, she like Peppa Pig.
Tell her say Hotep.
Say Hotep.
Hotep.
Yeah! Word up.
Tell everybody how old you are. 3. Put the 3 up. What is that? Put it in the camera. The camera's right there. Put your 3 fingers up. What would you do? Like this? That's 4. Anyway. All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, I'll see you next week.
Get your head out of here. Get.
That's 4. Anyway. All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, I'll see you.